And the runners are off. So more likely, these runners will be going straight to Link to the Past because Super Metroid only has 2 items for them right now up for grabs. For those new to this, we take in Super Metroid and Link to the Past and kind of mash them together and randomize all the items. And the first randomized item we're going to be seeing is an E-Tank on Lake Hylia's Island. The runners are going to save and quick out here. We'll see where they decide on going. Nick Terrific is going to Link's house to get some arrows. Everyone's went to Link's house for arrows. Okay. Alright, looks like tier 1 pull is some rupees. That was some decent money. Uncle gives Quake out today, folks. And there's the Sanctuary Heart in the second lantern chest. Very nice. It looks like Neorific is going to go ahead and back out. Is he going to go to Sanctuary? Yeah, he is. Sanctuary today has some super missiles. And looks like Pryor is going to go ahead and give us a lumberjack check. So is Neorific. So all these runners are basically following each other to a T right now. Ooh, the bush bugs are dropping bombs. That's a very big pickup for Neorific there. Doesn't look like anyone else decides to pick up the bush bug. And now there goes Pryor getting his bush bug. So early bombs are really great, especially for Kakariko coming up here soon. Lumberjack today is a heart container. Not important, but Aga's may still be required. As we all go into the Lost Woods, again, all synced up next to each other. Early bow! That is big. That's a very good first major item. And Eastern is a crystal. We have a 5-6 crystal on Hera. The other 2 Lightward dungeons are regular crystals. So more likely, after Kakariko's done, all these runners are going straight to Eastern. That is big for our runners. Time for our Kakariko checks now. As basically all these runners are just walking in single file line. First up is Blind's hideout. 5 items up for grab. We get an E-Tank. An arrow capacity upgrade. Morph Ball! 50 rupees. Is this a free seed already, or what? And some missiles in the back. Bow and Morph Ball early. That's a pretty big find. Get some power bombs and about a 1/4 of Super Metroids up for grab for these runners. Alright, Kakaroo Well has some missiles. More rupees. Very rich seed so far. Piece of heart. More rupees. And more bombs. So more likely, then will be the next thing we'll see from Prior's side. And the scam is 100 rupees for 5 rupees. More missiles. These runners are now looking for basically power bombs to start getting through Super Metroid, Brinstar, and stuff like that. Alright, the bar only has a big 20. Let me see what's in the library now. Another piece of art. And both Neorific and Prior are going to do the race game blind. I did not see what Ivan saw, but we'll check it out here soon. Ivan just got himself a little bit of a lead, finding out that it was just missiles. More missiles isn't too bad. That's more power for Super Metroid. Ah, now we get some route divergence. Looks like Prior is... Where's Prior going? Is he going to... Houlihan? Very late Houlihan from Prior, okay. Dam had a piece of heart on the inside, and we'll see what happens when we drain the dam. Another big 20 that Ivan's is going to ignore. Looks like we're going to do some mini Moldrorms, probably with bombs, but we also have arrows to use as well. Neorific is going to take a divergence and is going towards the desert area. Probably check Agina if there's really anything else. And Prior is going to go into Hyrule Dungeon. Ivan's having some issues throwing bombs at that mini Moldorm. Game bit of Trolldorm. Literacy! Okay, so where that book was located means you have to get to Desert through Dark World in order to get into it. Ah, man, I was so excited about that literacy being right there. I did not see everything inside Mini Moldrum Cave, but yeah, the book is Dark World locked and Mirror locked. We need Mirror and stuff like that to get the book. Or we might... Oh, no, we do, because Desert's a required dungeon. Mushroom and Mini Moldrum Cave. Thanks, Link Force, our tracker for today. He's an awesome dude. Oh, but that book location is very interesting, though. It lets us know that there's more items required now. Namely the mirror, and we're going to need Dark World access before we can even go into Desert. Now, Ivan's got a few power bombs now. He still has all of Eastern to check. That's 6 items for him. Including boss kill. if he so chooses to go that way, and he is. And he can also get a lot of stuff done in Super Metroid now, as Pryor is going to check and gets the flute! Flute in Hyrule Dungeon. Yep, as the Turk said, there's a mushroom. So Pryor's going to go ahead and toot the flute, awaken the duck. As we see what's in Shirashala's closet today. And Green Pendant in Skull Woods. Big 20, Super Missiles, and an E-Tank in Shirashala's closet. Everyone stand to salute. The duck is loose. Alright, now Pryor now has fast travel throughout Light World now, which is pretty big. We'll see what he decides to do with that. He's going to check the dam that way. I mean, he skipped over this. He's going to get his heart container. As Ivan enters Eastern Palace. Another 3 items up for grabs in here. 1 item, 2 items may be possibly dark room locked, but I mean, Ivan I know is a decent enough player that he should, be fine going through dark rooms. Neorific fake flippers. It looks like we're going to see what's the hobo has, and what else is he going to do? Fake flippers. He doesn't have the moon pearl, so he can't do the water walking, I don't think. Ooh, first item in Eastern is an E-Tank. 2 more left to go. Neorific is now doing the Eastern play. Pryor's going to flew over to Ice Rod Cave now. Piece of heart in the big chest. Is Ivan going to go straight to the... Yeah, Ivan's going straight to the back. He's going to ignore the big key chest room now. Oh, all item signs? Okay. I didn't see what the compass item was. Oh, a spring ball. Okay. Yeah, so Ivan's just going to go ahead and get Eastern cleared. Pretty quick Eastern Palace. As solo commentating 3 screens is a little bit easier than 4 screens, but sometimes you still miss something when you're looking at what other people are doing. Morph Ball was in Blind's hideout. Question in chat. Now, Spring Ball this early, a couple of the hard mode commentaries I've done has had a required Spring Ball jump in the worst room of the game. But hopefully we don't have to see that here. As Ivan goes for the quick... He's been having issues with his D-pad on his controller. I've noticed he's been looking the wrong way when he throws bombs, and it looks like he had a few missed shots with that arrow. Hopefully he gets that fixed. Gets a burrito for his trouble. And that's the first boss killed 15 minutes in. Looks like Neorific is almost almost to the big chest in Eastern. A few rooms to go, and he'll have all the items in Eastern. And we'll also go after armors. I do believe we've had only 2 Powerbomb packs found so far. So Neorific is going to get his piece of heart after getting his spring ball, and we'll see if he feels confident to go into the dark room to go fight Armos. Oh, Neorific! That's don't look that way, dude. Just go straight up. There we go. Okay, so there's been 3 packs now found. Still, Ivan turns into the mushroom. We'll see what the mushroom gives Ivan for his trouble. Only 10 arrows. Is that going to be a harder set? That's a harder set to Super Metroid. We're going to get some Super Metroid checks in now. Decent start for the first run into Super Metroid. 10 power bombs, 10 supers. It looks like Ivan's going to go for the Terminator room. Not Terminator, crap. Gauntlet. Brain fart. I confused Terminator Gauntlet. It happens. Yeah. For some reason, like, I couldn't think of what it was, and then I just said the wrong thing. It happens. Could be worse. I was doing a Castlevania Aria of Sorrow commentary last week, and I ended up calling Julius Graham for a solid 2 minutes. So basically, there's now a whole meme on the Aria of Sorrow Discord that everyone is Graham. If you don't know what Graham is, it's fine. Just thought it was a funny story to bring up now because my flib. Alright. So we're going to the prize room of the Gauntlet. 2 items. Ivan's going to try and position himself right in the middle of these 2 falls. Ooh, more super missiles and bomb capacity upgrade that he's going to ignore. Looks like Neorific got his burrito and crystal from Eastern and is saving Queen. Pryor is going to be going up there as well. The Pryor could land a missile on the Igor. There we go. He's got the key and he's going to go on. I did not see Ivan check Terminator though. Hopefully he doesn't orphan that as he goes into Green Brinstar. I didn't see him check E-Tank. My bad. Hook shot in the first part of early supers. Also, I like the new sprites they added for the Zelda items to make them more pop out. But early hook shot, early bow, that's actually pretty big. And ice rod as well. It's like Christmas. No, I see the caps in chat. That's the right idea for early ice rod, hook shot, and bow. Near Riff is about ready to get his flute as Pryor finds out that we need Dark World access of some kind and the mirror to get into Desert. We get another heart piece and a big 20. And he's going to drop into the hole to do the wall climb, the jump wall kicks. I cannot think of the word. Wow. As Pryor's going to get some more power bombs here from Agina. We'll see what Eddie-kun's gift for learning how to wall kick. And today it is more missiles that Ivan was going to ignore, but decided, hey, I only had 25, let's go up to 30. Pryor's going to do some Death Mountain checks, which is pretty big. With that hook shot we also have on Ivan, I mean, that's East Death Mountain checks also in logic. Neorific, don't forget to stand salute because his duck is a muck. Ivan's getting some big pink checks out of the way now. We got the blue mail, that's big, that's decent. Did Pryor check this time, or is he doing this blind just in case? Wave beam! Oh, baby. Why do I feel like this is going to turn into a troll second half of this run, with all these items being found early? We're going to get the Spawn skip here. And Pryor goes into Business Center through the Death Mountain exit. He's going to check the 3 items in the high jump location. Spore Spawn has vanilla super missiles, which is fine. Looks like Neorific is also going to go to the Gauntlet as his first check. Pryor can do Brinstar backwards from this way if he feels like. He's going to check what's in Crocomeyer's exit. It's a small shield. Probably not going to see that be picked up. Now Ivan is doing the wave gate beam skip. Oh, Pryor's saving Queen. That's a weird one. And he gets space jump. Now that space jump is technically in logic because we did find wave beam on Death Mountain. That is accessible. But space jump, that just eliminates the worst, like the last like couple hard mode commentaries I've done. People have had to do the spring ball jump in the worst room of the game. With space jump, that's no issue now. It is, but it's now normal logic. I was trying to mean, like, all gate glitches are in logic, but because wave beam was found, I was meaning more normal logic. Like, if never mind. I know what I was thinking. Yeah, we're in hard mode, so it's like tricks like that is maybe required. I'm hitting on maybe required because sometimes it's not always required. The sanity check will put items in other locations. Looks like Ivan's going to kill some fireflies to farm some power bombs. Oh, and since he has space jump, he can also go check and see what's in X-ray. That's a perfect location for space jump. Oh, big rupee. That's not too bad. He's not grabbing it though. I'm surprised they didn't go for the 50 rupee. Pryor's going to go check Retro Bryn, and Neorific is checking Omega Missiles. They're called Omega Missiles because if you were doing a 100 run, that's the last missile pack you grab. Magic Cape is what he gets for his troubles. Possibly going to be used for some Vitreous Cheese or from Bumper Cave IM grabs. Ooh, Pryor grabbed Gravity. I did not see what Gravity was. Normal bombs? Gravity. Oh, Gravity at Morph Ball bombs. Okay. That's actually pretty big. Pyro bombs that Vanilla Morph Ball. These runners are about ready to high-five each other, since Ivan's going to Retro Bryn Star now. Ivan's going to grab those power bombs. And it looks like Pryor is going to be the first person into Billy May's room. First up in Billy May's room, we have rupees. But wait, there's more. Heart piece. All right. Moon Pearl! Oh, Moon Pearl right before wreck ship. That's massive. So now, with enough E-tanks, we do have limited Dark World access right now to Meyer through Lower Norfair. As Neorific is trying to get to wreck ship. He could do the gravity jump. He also has a spring ball jump. He does a gravity jump to get out of there. Yeah, Pryor with the Moon Pearl. That's pretty good. Oh no, Neorific with the Moon Pearl, not Pryor. My bad. I think Pryor is going to be getting the Moon Pearl soon, or he's going to go to. Is he going? Where's he going? He's doing Gauntlet. Okay, I thought he did Gauntlet earlier. My bad. Looks like Ivan's now going to go get his gravity suit as Neorific is doing the fine-tune fight. Not fine-tune. Why am I having such a big blank on names right now? Yeah, fine-tune, yeah. Also, the bomb, Morph Ball Bomb Chorzio doesn't activate as a boss fight unless you have Morph Ball Bombs. So in chat, just make up new names for everyone. The giant eyeball elephant sounding ghost thing. The creature that gave you nightmares when you were a kid. Ivan's gonna go ahead and check the power bomb room above the ship. And get himself the red boomerang. And Neorific gets the first Super Metroid kill. I'm surprised with how many people were like close to Kraid. That no one killed Kraid out of these three runners because they all were like a room away from him in all like directions basically. Yeah, it looks like Ivan is now either going towards Red Brinstar or is going towards a wrecked ship. More like he's going to check the IM on the moat before going down Red Tower, just to see if he wants it or not. And he gets the Moon Pearl and Gravity jumps over to wrecked ship. He's not going to check Red Tower. Oh, did Neorific get the lamp? That's pretty big. Sword, yeah, sword needed, Yeah, we haven't found hammer yet or any gloves. I knew at least one player has cape. At least, I'm sure more of them grab it. Yeah, Ivan found space jump in this wave beam room right off of Big Pink, so he's Pryor's about ready to get his space jump here soon. Ivan gets his Phantoon kill. So that's he ties the two boss lead right now. This looks like Neorific did grab the sword, so Aga is now online with lamp, with sword, and with cape. And he does have Moon Pearl. We'll see if these runners opt to make that gamble, though. Because runners do not like doing Aga 1. Pryor, you have Wave Beam. I'm pretty sure Pryor has Wave Beam. At least he gets Space Jump now. So Ivan gets his sword. Neorific is going to use his spring ball to check what speed boosts are locked in Rex ship. That's regular morph ball bombs. Kind of not needed. It's nice to have, but Neorific is going to try and do some spring ball jumps to get up to the I am in the sky. And it's only a piece of art. So, Neorific is going to go check the other item in the maze, Super Missile. Bring him up to 20. Ivan's just going to space jump up to the item in the sky just to see it's just a piece of art and move on. Looks like both Ivan and Neorific is going to take their first tea break of this run about the same time. And Pryor just finding all the E-Tanks. He's now to his second row of E-Tanks. And I think Pryor's going to be doing Kraid. Yep. Ivan may got himself a little stuck there, trying to do the robot skip. And it looks like there was nothing else in Rex ship. Now, both Neorific and Ivan should know that they have everything set for Aga. They do so choose to go into Dark World that way. As Pryor says hi to his dance partner tonight, we'll see if we take him to prom. Oh, and Kraid blocks one with his hand! We are getting DLC! We're getting Kraid in all of his beautiful curves. Pryor having a little bit of a hiccup there. As both Ivan and Neorific are going to do their Red Bryn Stars check together. Ooh, we got the big 300 rupee drop. Ivan almost skipped it. Like, I mean, Ivan, you still have, you know, Digging Game and Chess Game and Zora left to go. You might need some of those rupees. Okay, we're going to see what Alpha Power Bombs has for our runners today. A Piece of Heart and... the Mirror! We now have access to Desert through Lore Norfair to Meyer to get that book. Now, the question is... well, we also now, because of the flute, have access to Tower of Hera. Do these runners decide to chase the Desert and Hera dungeons by going through Lore Norfair and maybe doing some Hell Dives, or do they go straight to Aghanim and do Aga 1 to have that be their Dark World access? That's the big question. These runners may or not do. It looks like both our Ivan and Neorific is going to go ahead and do Kraid in hopes that they find some lifts and some hammers. Pryor's going to go ahead and check Ice Beam. Doing a Hell Dive with a whole bunch of E-Tanks is fine. Did Ivan check the room? I just see him drop again. Yeah, he probably checked that room. He got an E-Tank. Yeah, so now Ivan and Neorific are going to be doing their crate fights. I didn't see what was an Ice Beam room. It looks like it was Ether? Oh, Flippers! Flippers an Ice Beam. Yep, Hard Mode Logic does have Mock Balls and Hell Runs in Logic, so now we got Flippers. Ether was that crazy tank, okay. Chromo Tower has more missiles. And Ivan does get the quick kill on Kraid. So that's one out of our three runners at least. So we'll see if Neorific can do that. Pryor with the hook shot is going to check East Death Mountain now. Handful of items here in Paradox Cave plus Spire Cave. Neorific doesn't get the quick kill either, so Ivan's the only one with the quick kill today, folks. We get some rupees. We get silver arrows. Early silver arrows, very nice. Other 5 items. We got bomb capacity upgrade. We got another piece of heart. More supers. Another piece of heart. Ah, Paradox Cave was worth it. Yeah, Ruffic is still fine grade. This has been pretty... Oh, he has no missiles. Oh, that's such a pain. You never want to have that happen whenever you're going against Kraid running out of missiles. And Ivan's going to get his flippers now. We're still looking for gloves right now for our runners. We have no lift with any of our runners. Horrific is deciding he's going to farm up right now. Now we'll see what Pryor decides to do. He does have flippers and he does have enough money for Zora, so I'm sure he's be making a Zora play right now. Like Neorific is still following Ivan a bit. Going to check high jump. Wall for Arcades has another 300 rupees and missile. We'll see what Zora is selling for 500 rupees today as Ivan escorts the old man back to his home. Oof! Bhavender took 100 rupees for 5. Zora took 500 rupees for 20. Looks like Pryor decided he's going to go back to Super Metroid. He hasn't checked direct ship yet, so he's probably going to be doing that play next. Ivan with Mir, he's going to be grabbing his weight beam up here in Spectacle Rock, and probably will do Tower of Hera while he's at it, because he does have a fire source. It's a fully clearable dungeon. It is a 5/6 crystal. Yeah, I know he's... Looks like he's not doing the wave beam. Oh, we got ourselves a map check. We got the other 5/6 crystal at Swamp. Ice Palace is a crystal. So is Thieves Town and Turtle Rock. And I was making the Hera play. 2 items up for grabs here in Hera. And we get ourselves a nice early big key, which is always appreciated. Prior resets again. He knows there's nothing at the end of the gauntlet. We are our first time in Terra is the missile. There's still 3 more locations items can be. We know one of them will be the other item. Looks like we're going to see big chests here. Surprised we didn't hookshot to the big chest. It's the map. Prior finally picks up his moon pearl. It looks like he's going to decide to go into wreck ship. He'll get his sword and a lamp there. As Ivan's the first one to Troodorm with the white sword. So that's 6 slashes, I believe. Oh, almost falls off. That was a close one there. Got the 5th one, and then we got one more, and that's a dead Troodorm. Almost got Ivan, but it's all good. And we got the small key. We're going into the fire. We're going to take another tea break for Ivan. So that small key opens up the basement to this dungeon, or floor 1. I guess it's floor 1 because you walk into floor 2. And we gotta wait for these tile floors to fly at Ivan. Oh no, he missed! He wasn't on the switchy floors. I cannot think what they're called. Prior is doing his Phantom fight. And we get an E-Tank, so that's the 2 items out of Hera. The question is, what is Ivan going to do now? Is he going to pick up the wave beam? He might look like he's picking up the wave beam now, and then he's probably going to do East Death Mountain, where he'll find his silvers, and about it. It looks like we gotta go to Agate 1 unless he wants to do some hell dives to get to Desert. He saves and quits. We'll see if he goes back to Mountain Cave. Yep, he knows he has a hook shot. So he'll do East Death Mountain while he's here. I guess he can also do Meridia with Space Jump and Gravity, if he wanted to as well. Did Neorific not get the... I guess he didn't get the hook shot from Brinstar. He bomb jumps over that gap to get that big chest. Prior finishes off Fantoon. And we're going to see if Troodorm will get a victim on Neorific. And that's another dead Trorodorm. Neorific is now going to do his T-break as Ivan is going to go to Spiral Cave. Ivan can do all a Hyrule dungeon in the back of Escape with his lamp now. Ivan is dreading the fact that this may be Aga 1 seed. As you saw, he was crying. And he goes back to Mountain Cave. Is he going to do the hell runs? Those are in logic. He goes back to Business Center where he can get into Upper Norfair. A couple of small hell rooms to get into Bubble Mountain where he can get about a dozen or so items. Neorific is going to check Zora. Ivan just keeps on cycling through all of his weapons and keeps on missing the super missiles. He does not, unfortunately, have enough to Crystal Flash, so he might farm up here in a bit. But he does get to the main part of Bubble Mountain. He's probably going to take a safety save here, I would guess. So if he fails any more hell runs here, he'll just be able to go back to that save room. He's going to check the 3 items up here in the reserve tank area. Bug catching net, swag net for the first time. Just pointing more towards this is an Aga 1 seed. And everything else in the reserve tank room was nothing. So it looks like he's now going to go check Speed Booster area next. Two items up for grabs up here. First item's 10 arrows, and the other item is a piece of heart. Is that going to be another reset? No, he's going to keep this. I don't think is he going to... Yeah, he's resetting. Did not have enough energy for that one. So that's 5 checks out of the way now. Neorific is checking Retro Bryn. Ivan's got a few more locations check here in Bubble Mountain. He can do Hell Run on Crocomole if he wants. See if he can probably grab all 5 items that way as well. We're going to check the Wave Beam area stuff now. We got ourselves our first bottle with a fairy in it. That might be something big on Sick Kid. And the single arrow. Unfortunately, fairies in the bottles do not work for Super Metroid. So Ivan's going to try and get back to the save room. Down to about 38 health. Then he got himself a decent farm spot here. Hopefully he can keep it. Surprised he didn't save with that fairy. Looks like Pryor's doing some more red brand checks. And Ivan has made it to the recharge room, which is big. Now, is he going to take the hell dive through Lower Norfair? Looks like he's going to do Crocomar first. There's 5 items down up for grabs, but it's going to be mostly done while he is going to be running out of health, but he can do at least 1 Crystal Flash if needed. Right now, these runners they have all the clues pointing to Aga 1 being the next logical step. But they're trying to find all the ways to not do it. First time Crocomar drops is a big 20. There's 4 more items up for grabs. Pryor is going to go into Meridia. He does have Space Jump and Gravity, so he can go ahead and check all this stuff here. Get some more Super Missiles for Ivan's troubles. Neorific realizes he has Wave Beam, so he can go ahead and get his Space Jump here. We're in Mamatura room, where 2 more items are located for Pryor. We get the single rupee. And the item above, I did not see. Ten more arrows for Ivan. And in Grapple Beam, it's the other small shield. So that's a reset. Pryor gets Master Sword. That now puts Ether Tablet as a checkable location. Unless, do you need book for that still, or do you just... Nah, I mean, we know where book is at least, so... Alright, so Lower Norfair is all but Upper Norfair is all but done, so all that's left is Lower Norfair. If Ivan wants to do a hell dive to try and get to the Meyer location. We know Meyer is a red pendant, so more likely I don't see that being his play, even though he does have mirror to go to desert. But we have no gloves to finish desert. Unless both gloves are in the main part of desert. Now, Ivan has not done the main dungeon part of Hyrule. He doesn't have the flute yet from it. But we are going to get a sick kid check. And blueberries. So Ivan is going to go ahead and go towards Hyrule Dungeon. He may be the first one to check the back of Escape. That's the only thing we have yet to see. Snails are not cooperating for Prior today. Looks like Prior's going to give up on Snail Clip and start checking the sand pits here. Nothing in the first sand pit. Ivan gets the flute, and he's going to mirror back. He can still check Dark Cross, plus everything in the back of Escape. And since Dark Cross does not have the small key, we can't check the back of Escape this way either. It is an AGA 1 seed, more than likely. Ivan's going to go ahead and activate the flute, though. The small key for back of Escape is in one of the 3 chests in the back. And Ivan now activates his duck. Yeah, Ivan, that basically leaves you Aga. Because we saw nothing in Meridia that was worthwhile. That's it. I mean, there's no other way to go about this. It is an Aga 1 seed. Ivan's praying that this power bomb is like a hammer or something, and it's the power bomb. Ivan's going to swim to Zora. Gonna check the hobo first. Most runners are very determined not to do Aga 1. Mind you, it's only a 5-minute time sink. But it's still a time sink. You have the hook shot. You don't need to bomb jump. Terrific gets his Master Sword. Short 1 did not claim any victims today. But Pryor will now be doing his tea break for an E-Tank. Ivan's going to the mouth of the cave. He's probably going to do a Meridia dive. Going through Business Center up to Meridia. So as these runners are backtracking through areas every runner has been to before, and we all know that Aga 1 is the play here, don't forget to give these runners a follow. They've been putting on a decent show so far. Looks like the bot may be a little broken there. Neorific is going to reset, seeing that there was nothing in the sandpit. It looks like Pryor is going to be the first one to bite the Aga 1 bullet. Oh, he's going to first check across, my bad. My stream kind of froze there a bit. Now Pryor's just going to mirror and then go up to Aga 1. Ooh, Pryor takes a fall in the first dark maze-ish room. Looks like Ivan's going to try and do the snail clip. Oh, he's almost got it too. There we go. Uh-oh. Looks like Ivan got himself stuck. We see one of the items is a red rupee. Oh, there is bomb. Alright. Pryor's on the first Aga fight. Is Ivan going to go for a Crystal Flask clip? Pryor does get Aga 1 taken care of. Pyramid has high jump boots, which is pretty big. And Pryor's going to go into Palace of Darkness. Neorific is now doing his Aga 1 play. Where is Ivan going? Yeah, our first many small keys we're going to see in Palace of Darkness. Ivan's back in Link to the Past. Looks like Ivan's going to go ahead and do the Aga 1 play. And Neorific is going to enter his Aga 1 fight. Pryor's up to 3 small keys now in his back pocket. I already start doing the back part of Palace of Darkness. Then we get some more super missiles. And there's our final small key of the dungeon. That's all 6 small keys now. And the big key. And a burrito. Ooh, Ivan takes a fall right before Aga 1. Almost takes another fall. And Neorific is now in Dark World. Got 3 more IM checks before we're done here in Palace of Darkness. Got 2 here in the Dark Room in the big chest. We get ourselves a big 20. And the last time we can see here is a piece of art. So Palace of Darkness didn't have our progression. Trackers point out there is an island in Helmsor, but we can't get there right now because we do not have the hammer. More than likely, we probably won't see what's on Helmsor unless there's something on pedestal or they're trying to last time. No, map was in the dark room with the 2 chests and all the rupees. We're going to see Graveyard Ledge now as Ivan is still getting trolled by Aghanim. Aghanim's giving Ivan all the blue balls. Pryor gets an E-Tank above Graveyard Ledge, and Ivan finishes off Aghanim. Oh! Various Suit is at the end of Bumper Cave. We need gloves to get Various Suit. Pryor's going to be the first one to check Skull Woods. We get Bombos in Skull Woods. There's one more item up for grabs somewhere in Skull Woods. This will be a small key. Strange Pryor's not going to go check the second area of Skull Woods. Probably thinks it's, you know, a dungeon item, and is going to go ahead and move on. Thieves Town, a handful of items here, plus the dungeon. The dungeon is a crystal. We do have all the tools needed to clear that except for the big chest room. And chess game is X-Ray. Also going to check the brewery hut here. As Neat Terrific is done, we got ourselves another bottle. Probably going to go ahead and get his blueberries from that now. And this seed opened up pretty free for these runners. Now it's not looking so hot for them. Alright, Thieves Town, one of the first 4 chests has to be the big key, and there it is. There are 4 more items up for grabs. Oh, we got ourselves some missiles. And bomb capacity upgrade, alright. Again, this dungeon is completable, and it is a crystal. But we may have to come back for the big chest if the big chest is holding an item. Ivan takes a long stare at that art container at the end of Palace of Darkness, and he's not having fun with this seed right now. We found ourselves a power glove at an hour 34. We have lift. Wait, isn't the hand a different, isn't the hand a different stand from another season than the Worldo? What the? We got mitts! We have all the lift! Someone was asking for both gloves to be right next to each other, and their wish came true. Looks like Ivan's going to the back of Meridia, trying to see what he can find here. We got Blind Dead. This is like French vanilla caramel swirl with the two gloves right next to each other. Oh, that was just hilarious. It looks like Ivan's going to go ahead and fight Dragon. See what he's holding. That'll be the third Metroid boss down. We got ourselves a digging game. Now, the item will always be the same exact number of digs, but the digs could be anywhere from 1 to 30. And it's just a big 20. Pedestal can still be boots, and Ganon's tower is boots locked. With mids, we could do the lumberjack chain right away. Big 300 for Dragon. Varia can now be grabbed by Prior. Blacksmith is only 50 rupees. Prior's going to give us a look at K45. Ivan's going to be going towards Plasma. K45 is just a big 20. Stumpy is giving super missiles today. Neorific's about ready to get his surprise of lift. With that amount of lifting obtained, we might need to check these runners for some steroid enhancements. We're going to see what's in the lunchbox here soon. And the lunchbox has another big 20. Plasma Beam is just blueberries. Now with Varia, they can now backdoor to Meyer, use the mirror to get the book, and do Desert. We're gonna also get a Hype Cave check here. Missiles for the first time in Hype Cave. Followed by Piece of Heart. 300 rupees. 5 air capacity, and Magic Powder. That is a solid 3. Yeah, they also have mids to do the vanilla way to Desert too. Oops. Forgot that part. Looks like Prior may be doing that one item check he can do in Swamp. mean, he's here. He might as well go check it, right? Neorific gets his first glove. Now, if this one item is hammer, then this dungeon's clearable. And Pryor will probably have himself a massive lead. Alright, moment of truth. We're going to check that one item. And it's an E-Tank. Ah. Neorific got his mitts now. Pryor? Where is Pryor going? He's going to go to desert. Hopefully he remembers where Varia is. Looks like he's going to go ahead and finish the desert portion first. We got literacy now for Pryor. Looks like Ivan's probably going to be doing a hell dive through Lower Norfair right now. And Neorific gets his blind kill. We get the Bacon Sword from the Meyer Hut, and more missiles. Pryor's going to go ahead and check Checkerboard Cave. Bluku's not bad. Neorific's gonna go ahead and grab his Varia. And Ivan's doing the hell dive. There's 2 items up for grabs in desert, and there's also another crystal. So, Boots may be on pedestal. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and steal a key, though, to try and get, on items. I did not see what was in the back of the escape. Just super missiles, alright. Looks like Ivan's going to go ahead and Crystal Flash for the Go Trozio fight. Maybe. It's only arrows and power bombs. Looks like Neorific's gonna go do some Dark Death mountain checks. $100 rupees. And we're going to check the big chest for the last time, or it's on Moldorms. Yep, it's on Mordorms. Now it looks like we're going to see Meyer from Ivan's side. Neorific is going to do Hookshot Cave. Ether is what's required for Meyer. Oh, Neorific got Hammer at Super Bunny. That's big. That means he can now do Swamp. He got Boots too! Yeah, Pet is dead. Shovel? Wow. What are those? That's all we're missing now is Red Cane and Fire Rod. Ether is the required thing for Turtle Rock, required medallion. I also believe with Bombo's, Ice Palace is also clearable right now as well. Looks like Neorific is going to do Spike Cave. Prior's also going to check Ether Tablet. To get the Fire Rod! Oh my. Looks like Ivan also went ahead and stole himself a key. Wait, Prior doesn't have cape? Oh. Neo went to Spike Cave instead of doing Ether Tablet. But he also hasn't gotten the book yet, so he couldn't have got Fire Rod. Man, this has been a crazy race. If you guys have not checked this race from the start yet, it's been a wild one. Prior with the boots can go ahead and finish Desert. Neorific is going to finish Desert now as well. He still has to check all the items though. Ivan still has a handful of locations he needs to do first. But he's going to take a dip into Mire though. Alright, we got ourselves some lambos. I'm gonna try and do some silver arrows. Great timing on Pryor. He gets the lambos done. That's his 4th crystal. And Neorific gets into his Lambos fight as Ivan gets the early big key. Looks like Pryor's going to go ahead and take that hammer into Swamp. And Neorific gets his crystal. Looks like Nito is also going to be going to Swamp. He has yet to do the Ether Tablet. That's where Fire Rod is. That might hold the Nito back. Yeah, it looks like Neo did not do Hype Cave either. Oh, got ourselves a nice heart container. Gonna go ahead and check the left side swamp. So I go straight to the back. And Ivan does not find what he's looking for in Meyer, so he dips out of it. And it looks like he's going to go back into Lower Norfair to face Ridley. I would just have saved and quit, and then I guess Ivan doesn't know he can get to West Hyrule in Dark World with flippers. Looks like Ivan's taking a bathroom break, letting the Super Metroid intro play out. Pryor is now going to go ahead and go to the back of Swamp. Oh, we get Speed Booster! That's a little bit of hype. Waterfall Room's up next. It only has a burrito in it. Got ourselves an Argus fight with Bacon Sword. It's pretty big because you can kill all these little puff balls with one slice. Ivan's in the right area. Pryor does get the big key. I don't know if all the items have been found. He may go back. Ivan's now on the right track. And so Pryor's going to go back and get his big chest checked. So we got 5 crystals down and 2 Super Metroid bosses down for both Pryor and Neorific. They're both looking for a couple items apiece. 10 air capacity as the prize. Pryor is now probably going to go to Ice Palace. He can do that or go to the back of Meridia. He can also check Bumbo. If either tablet was big, I'm kind of hyped for Bumbo's tablet right now. Only a big 20. No longer hyped. So I would say Ice Palace would be the next decent play from Pryor. He has Ice Palace and he also has back in Meridia he can do. Oh, he also has Shovel. He's going to check Shovel spot now. Oh, yep, Pyramids is also open with the 5-6 crystals. It looks like we maybe gained that from Pryor now. Pryor is looking for Cape, and he's looking for the cane. We get the big bomb pickup here. Alright. Fat Fairy Hype. Grapple Beam! Oh! Oh, we got Grapple Beam, guys. Pryor's like, let's do Ice Palace first. Three items up for grabs. Should be an easy time for Pryor. He has both Fire Rod and Bombos if he gets stuck. Ivan's probably going to be going to Thieves Town here in a bit. And be very happy when he does. Or he's going to bomb both the chests with the gloves in it. Ooh, early big keys is a nice find. A nice palace. Alright, we got two failed Ice Palace Bomb jumps. Going for number 3. There you go, third time's the charm. So, is Ivan going to destroy the chest holding the gloves? Make your bets now. Ooh, Butter Sword! I'm also kind of surprised Pryor isn't going for the big chest. Oh, Neoriff is going to give us some bonk rock checks. Ooh, we get half magic. Nice fun to have in Ice Palace, of all things. King's Tomb only had a milk tank. I think that was our first milk tank. So Ivan's got his first glove. He's going to eventually find a second one. Neorific is going to go through Ice Palace with Bombos. He'll definitely be happy when he finds half magic while he's inside here. And that's all 3 items in Ice Palace. So all we gotta do now is go say hi to Cold Stare, and then we'll be 1 crystal away from being done with this combo. And by all intents and purposes, that last item, the King of Samara, may be in Lower Norfair, or it could be on Helmsar King, or it could be on Victorious. No, actually, it can't be on Victorious. My bad. I'm tired. It could be on Mothra with the green pendant turret. Ooh, Prior with a nice triple kill on Cold Stare. Oh god, someone get that person out of this chat. Someone in chat has a bunch of cold refreshments. Jeebus. So it looks like Prior may go ahead and finish off Skullwoods. Again, there's one more item in Skull... No, there's no more item in Skullwoods. It's green pendant turn-in. Oh, looks like Prior is going to go check Magic. He's going to check Magic Bat. That's what he's doing. Yeah, Pet is pretty much dead. Oh, we haven't checked Hammer Pegs yet either. Ivan's about ready to go get his Varia suit, which he's going to be very happy about. Hammer Pegs is a piece of art. So Ivan has Varia. He can now go ahead and finish off Super Metroid if he wants to. Looks like pros are going to go ahead and check Bonkrots and King's Tomb. We know there's nothing in those locations. Oh god, the chat has evolved into ponds. Oh my god. But he's very happy he found that. There's some variability in these runners' routes. The gravity of making puns like these. Oh, Catfish can also be checked. We got Catfish. They need to add that as a April Fool's, where instead of the catfish coming out, it's like Andy's pug face. Now we're going to check what Curse of Magic Bat's going to give us today. Curse of having an extra Jefferson in your pocket. So Pryor's stuck now because he doesn't have the cape to get the Various suit. He hasn't finished the back half of Meridia yet. Hammer was in Super Bunny Cave. So Pryor knows whatever he's missing is in Super Metroid. So he's going back to Super Metroid now. Pryor has almost all the E-tanks in the game, which is pretty nice. We know he needs to get to Omega Missiles to find the cape. It does look very likely that the Cane of Samara is going to be in Lower Norfair or possibly in Waterway or Shaft Supers. Which, if done right, Pryor can check all those locations now. I have a speech impediment, dude. I knew what I was saying. So we are going to get a Warway check. We also have Shack Tool to worry about. And Waterway today is the Cane! Pryor... Okay, we, the viewers, are in no mode right now. We know what Pryor needs to do to go into go mode. Oh, Pryor's getting close to it. Hopefully he checks Omega Missiles as he goes past. That means there's going to be nothing as rare importance in Lower Norfair. Neo has 60 supers. He is going to check Shaft Supers. Neo beats Golden Torzio. Shaft Supers is nothing. Alright, so now Pryor is in no mode now. He knows where he has to go. We're not in go mode yet. We're in anticipation mode. Ivan's getting his hammer now. I was also going to be very happy with what he finds in here in Hookshot Cave. Now, if they get enough super missiles, Mother Brains be able with these runners. And at 2 hours, 20 minutes, and 26 seconds, Pryor 57 is in go mode! He has to just go beat Dragon, beat Ridley, and beat Trinex, and he'll be able to go finish off both final bosses. Neorific is getting himself Screw Attack. That's going to make the rest of Lower Norfair very easy for him. Looks like Pryor's going to go ahead and do Turtle Rock first? Okay. Maybe he's going... Yeah, and I think Pryor's just going to go ahead and beat Zelda, then beat Super Metroid. So Ivan is going to go finish off Lamoa's. He is trailing a little bit behind, but he might be able to find Fire Rod before Neorific does, so he still has a chance for second here. Pryor is looking for the big key and just enough small keys to skip Laser Bridge. Neorific is on Ridley. Ivan Very can also finish up Lower Norfair as well. Ivan has enough ammo counts that he doesn't need Charge Beam to finish Super Metroid either. Both Neorific and Ivan are strong enough. I think Pryor was at 50 Super Missiles, so he'll probably need to look for at least 2 more Super Missile packs, but that might just come naturally as he goes through Ganon's Tower. Ivan's in the worst room in the game as Neorific is doing the escape from Lower Norfair. I do believe Pryor has enough that he doesn't need to go into Laser Bridge to get his last key. Looks like Pryor is going to go ahead and check Laser Bridge for Super Missiles. And Pryor's going to go ahead and do his Trinix fight. And with Gold Sword, this fight is actually very quick and easy. And I would not be surprised if Pryor goes straight into Ganon's Tower from this. As Ivan starts his final Super Metroid boss fight. Alright. Well, if Pryor starts making a move towards Ganon's Tower, I'll explain the game. But we'll see what he does from this point. Because that's his 7th and final crystal. Alright, so in order to finish Zelda, we have to beat Aghanim 2. In order to get to Aghanim 2, we need to find the big key that lets us get to the upper portions of Ganon's Tower. There are 22 locations in order to find this big key. Go ahead and put your guess in the chat now, 1 to 22. Since this is not an official tournament game, there is no official standings. Anyone can play. And if you win, you get my undying love. Pryor's gonna go ahead and check the right side first. We get a green bottle, that's our last bottle. With Plasma, we got Plasma Wave right now. That's actually a pretty good combo, but that's 1 and 2 checked. Three is a small key. Oh yeah, no, we just need charge for the full beam combo. Alright, 4 is another small key. 5 is a small key. 6 is missiles, and 7, once the game stops lagging, is some rupees. Charge could still be the prize for Green Pendant. It could be in Shack Tool. But 8 has been checked, and there was nothing 8. Helmasaur could be it. Pedestal could be it. Nine is the compass. We've got Rando Room coming up. Ten is blueberries. The 11 is the map. We got the other cane. And the E-Tank. So we're 13 checks in. We're over halfway there. Over halfway there. I don't know where I was going with that. Fun fact, with the Butter Sword on the GBA version, you actually break those skulls, so you can't bonk on the GBA version. And 14 is the Red Rupee. We got Armos to deal with once more, with 3 more chests behind Armos. More missiles, and more missiles! We are done with the left side, so now it's time to go all right. All right. Ivan gets his fire rod. He now secures his second place spot. Got 4 more final checks here. Oh no, there's still a tile room, my bad. Still got tile rooms to check. 20 is the Red Rupee. It's the tile room! 22! real Nelly Russ with the tire room guess, and you're completely correct with that one. Pryor's just going to go ahead and use the infinite magic glitch with the cape. Do the third tea room of the day. And there's that big key. Yeah, it looks like Neat is going to look all over trying to get his pyro, but he is at Death Mountain. Does he remember he has not checked Ether Tablet? Looks like he's going to go check Ether Tablet. Then he has to get to Waterway for his cape. Somalia. Pryor's almost done with the getting the Tower Gauntlet. A couple more rooms left. Then he'll have the second fight with Sandworms. I just have a speech impediment. I cannot pronounce stuff. Like, for real. Fun fact, I was dropped in my hip when I was a kid. Caused some nerve damage that gave me a speech impediment. But that explains a lot now. Anyway, getting through some of these last skull teleporter dude rooms. Trorodorm still has not claimed a victim yet today. And his last gift is blueberries. Now we're going to Agate 2 while Neorific is on Dragon. And all the Keiko's love. We get a triple from Pryor! That's how you start out an Agate 2 fight. and that's Haga2 dead. We got ourselves a Ganon fight. Alright. Looks like Pryor's going to try and get straight to phase 3 of Ganon with the Butter Sword. Ivan has Cold Stare beaten. Almost down to the final phase of Ganon. Then Pryor still has not quite half a Super Metroid. I mean, he can literally dip in and get both Ridley and Dragon beaten. Very simple. Almost got the triple off of Ganon, but that's a single G for Pryor, guys. Oh, Neorific is going to give us Shack Tool, guys. So Pryor is going to go ahead and... Oh no, Neorific is was checking... still can check Shack Tool. Pryor is going to go ahead and do the quick Dragon fight. Excuse me. Pryor will then go to Lower Norfair and get really taken care of. Ivan's going to go ahead and do Swamp. And Neo is going for Shack Tool. Pryor doesn't have all the super missiles. He does have enough regular missiles, though. I mean, that will make up for the super missiles. Alright, time to see what Shack is going to be giving us today. Only a reserve tank, so Charge is looking like it's going have Green Pendant's the only thing I can think of, or Helmstar King right now. Alright, and that's a fried drake gone. Ivan's actually not that far behind. If he knows to check Waterway, once he gets done here, I mean, he'll have Kane as well, and be able to do Turret Rock. And for Neorific, at 2 hours, 45 seconds, and 47 seconds, 2 hours, 45 minutes, 47 seconds, Neorific is now in go mode! Looks like Pryor is still going to do item checks. Not sure why he's doing that. He is going to get screw attack here. Neorific is going to go ahead and do his run through of Turtle Rock. Ivan's going to check Pyramid Ferry. Hopefully he realizes that he still needs to check Waterway. Then he'll be in go mode. He's not that far behind from Neorific, but... Pryor's going to farm up some supers before his fight with Ridley. So while we're waiting for this grind to go through, let me go check the schedule, see what's going on today and tomorrow in the world of speed gaming. We got the Super Metroid Prodigy Tournament starting soon. Messenger later on today. Aria Sara Randomizer, Castlevania Randomizer is happening later on tonight. There's the Final Fantasy 1 Highlander Tournament as well, with Kirby's Dream Land also happening today. Tomorrow we have more Link to the Past Randomizers League with Final Fantasy 1 Randomizer Highlander. We have our normal Super Metroid Zelda 3 run. Let's see, is there anything there on this week? Ooh, get the Zelda 2 Randomizer weekly race on Tuesday. We also have the Ultime Deathalon on Wednesday. I don't know what that is, but I'm interested to find that out. And some more Magic Gathering then. Terrific has finished off his Trinix fight, so he's going to be going straight to Ganon's Tower. We know it's in Tile Room, so he may be there for a while. Ivan, where is Ivan going? He's going to Shaft Supers. So Pryor may be doing the Norfair escape just to see if he can get another super missile pack. And Neaterific is about to find out that it's going to be tile room for him. Ivan... He got his cane. I forgot to shout out his go mode. Oh, wait. You don't know if he got his cane or not. He's running out of Big Pink, so I'm assuming he did. Sorry, I was looking at something else. It's bad habit to do. Don't do it. Pryor really wants that super missile. Oh wait, did Neaterific do Dark Magician strats? That's funny. Yeah, no, Ivan does have the cane. He's going to Turtle Rock now. Come in, Chad. It's Pryor looking all over for this one super missile. Mind you, he has enough regular missiles to make up for that one super missile. It takes 6 regular missiles to do 1 super missile's worth of damage to Mother Brain. So, I mean, Pryor should be okay. If... I don't know. But I mean, Pryor will need to be looking for this super missile for like the next 20 minutes at least. Three for Mother Brain? Okay, so still. He has 150 divided by 3, 30 super missiles worth of missiles? 50 super missiles worth of missiles for Mother Brain. So Pryor is resaying to Super Metroid now. Looks like he is going to go ahead and go to Mother Brain. Wait, is Pryor... Was there super missiles at the end of the gauntlet? Yeah, there was. Pryor's getting the super missiles at the end of gauntlet. So Pryor's going to go ahead and go to Mother Brain. Has a lot of health. Shouldn't be too difficult for him. We'll see if Pryor decides he's going to do the baby skip. Nope. Ah, should have taken off Varia. I don't think he did. That'd be fun. Troyrum has had 5 attempts so far to knock our runners off the edge, and he has yet to. We'll see if Ivan decides to go full, go to, tile room. Doesn't look like he is, so... looks like depending on some unfortunate circumstances from, Neo, it's going to be... Looks like he's going to be Prior in first, Neat in second, and Ivan in third today. And we go on to Mother Brain Phase 2 with 52 supers and 55 regular missiles. That should be enough. Yeah, he can't miss much. Nope, we get to Phase 3 of Mother Brain, so Prior's okay now. We're about 4 or 5 minutes away from Prior finishing. And Neorific takes a fall to Ganon! That is unfortunate. I mean, he still has to take a couple more falls for Ivan to catch up. Alright, Neorific does finish off Ganon, so get your single G's in chat for neat. Ivan just got the news that tile room is the big key. And Prior is running through the escape sequence. Neorific is now going to Super Metroid to do his Mother Brain section. So Ivan got his big key, so now he's going to go up against Sarah. And with that, with an official SRL time of 3 hours, 10 minutes, and 30 seconds, Prior 57 is your winner of today's weekly race. Get your GG's out in chat for him. Neorific is a handful of screens behind him, so he should be finishing here in about 10 minutes or so. Surprised he's not using the ice beam to freeze the Metroids, or did he not grab ice beam? He may not grab ice beam. No, he did not grab ice beam, so... Alright, GG Prior, how you doing today, man?
Hello.
So how was that 100% run?
Oh my god. Guess what? I don't know how many missiles you need to kill Mother Brain. So,
oh, so that's why you was looking for the... Was you looking
Yeah.
for charge, or were you looking for more supers?
both. I think charge would be nice, but I knew some super missiles were in Gauntlet, but I chose the wrong side. I thought were left side, but
Yeah, so for your reference, and we talked about this while you were doing it, it's 3 regular missiles for a super missile for Mother Brain.
okay.
Yeah, so don't know where charge was. I think there's only 3 locations we did not see, and that was Green Pendant and Helmet Star King were the only 3 items we did not see. We also didn't see Ped. Could have been on Ped. But yeah, no, that was a fun see. What did you think when you found both your gloves in Thieves Town?
Yeah, what a joke. Yeah, it's
all of a sudden you can now lift 50 times more than you were like 5 seconds ago. I thought we were going to stop the run to test you for steroids or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Ivan's going for the hover over toward.
I mean, both gloves in Seastown. That's not the first time we're seeing it. So.
It was still pretty funny though.
Yeah, it was fun. I think the seed wasn't bad. It was fun to play. I'm happy. I managed to do Aga pretty early, so I could router the Dark World early enough to find those gloves and continue on the run. And I almost I almost forgot the location of the magic cape. I was looking for that cape all that time, and because of Varia, but happily I found it and could find a barrier.
Yeah, no, that was a very good run. Very entertaining. You guys were keeping it close. Ivan did a weird play instead of going to, like, following you and Neorific to East Dark World. He decided to hell dive through Lower Norfair to get to Meyer without, like, anything else.
Ouch. Yeah, but we had a lot of health, so.
Yeah. Then you and Neorific were basically following each other until you went to check either tablet. Neorific went to go to Spike Cave. And then it took Neorific about an hour to get his fire rod.
Ouch. Yeah, that hell dive, I understand it because you had a lot of health in Super Metroid, so you could do it, but.
Ooh, Ivan almost got the triple as Neorific goes into Mother Brain Phase 3. Yeah, no, I mean, it was... Like, you guys were basically following each other for a long time, and then, like, something happened that made one of you guys split off, and then something happened again to make the other one split off. So it's like... I don't know.
Yeah, Rando is often a question about little decisions. Yeah, little decision can make the game, and yeah. After that dark Death Mountain, I decided to check that Ether tablet and found a fire rod. But yeah, if you missed it, you can take a lot of time to get back there and take it.
Yeah, man, no, good games and all that good stuff. Neorific's about ready to do the escape, so we'll probably get him in here shortly. Alright, other than that, do you have any other comments prior?
No, not particularly. I want to thank you for commentating. And
You're welcome, man. Don't forget to give Prior a follow. He gave you guys a good show. And hopefully we'll see him do more here.
Yeah, and of course, thanks to the chat, and and speed gaming staff who cares about making making races possible, and that's always fun.
And with an official SLL time of 3 hours, 18 minutes, and 56 seconds, Neorific is your second place finisher, as Ivan is at Baby. So get your GGs out for Neorific. Alright, and Ivan didn't want his audio to be played, so we're kind of in like a weird no audio zone now. Let's see if we can get Nito in here. GG.
GG.
So, how was that seed?
Late speed booster and then speed lock red cane. That was pretty trolling.
Well,
but I don't think there was anything that was hard logic locked. It was like a
no, it was basically a pretty, like, so much stuff was open from the start. There were some very trolly locations. There was like book on Desert Ledge,
which was required.
I mean, I was like, with this, I mean, there might be a lava dive through Norfair to get that book for something. But I mean, you guys had varied before then. Yeah. You guys got your gloves at the exact same time.
Both in the same dungeon.
Yeah, you went in there without muscles, and you came out buff as heck. And we'll stop the race to test you guys for some steroids enhancements.
And no pendant dungeons were required at all.
Yeah, no, there was not even. Was there even? No, there was no items that was found that was required in any of the dungeons. Charge Beam might have been. Charge Beam might have been on Helmsar King, Vitreous, or Pedestal, which the game does require Charge Beam in its logic. So I mean, there might have been something there. There was only 4 locations we did not see. That and Green Pendant. Green Pendant we also didn't see. So I mean, this was basically 100% see between all 3 of you.
Yeah.
And he was actually keeping it close to Prior. You guys were following each other. He went to check Ether Tablet first, and you didn't even have book. That's why you didn't check Ether Tablet. That's right. So you actually split off right there because you didn't have book. Because Prior decided to go, instead to Dark Death Mountain, to go to Mire. That was it. That was like your 8-minute time difference right there.
And a Ganonfall.
And the Ganonfall. It was a close race. I mean, Ivan's now on Mother Brain 3 shooting her with hyper beams. He'll be done here in about 4 minutes.
It was a Hondo C normal logic, kind of. I don't really regret any decisions, but they made sense at the time.
Oh yeah, no, it was a fun seat to watch. It was a crazy, everything was at the start, nothing for like an hour and a half, and then like boom, 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 boom at the end.
Yeah, one of those seeds.
So, you got any other thoughts on the seed?
I don't remember the last time a hard race required hard logic.
I commentated the last 2 hard logic seeds. Both races had a spring ball jump in the worst room in the game. And that made some people forfeit.
I was ready to make it, but I found space jump pretty early, so.
Which, you know, if we were following normal logic, wasn't normal logic because you guys had wave beam from Spectacle Rock.
Yes, that's right.
Oh man, these you guys were about 8 minutes apart from each other. Oh God, Ivan. Sorry, I'm kind of spoiling that he's already finished because there's a little bit of a delay. His comment after he said done.
Yeah.
Oh. He was following you guys, but instead of going to East Dark High Roll, when you guys did, he decided to hell dive through Lower Norfair to check Meyer. But with that, with the official SRL time of 3 hours 24:33, Ivan has finished third. GG's out in chat for Ivan. Yeah, Ivan didn't get his gloves until about 30 minutes after both you and Pryor did. GG, Ivan.
Time you spent.
Hey.
GG.
Yeah, felt very bad when you didn't go to East Dark World following Pryor and Nito.
Yeah, that's the second time I've done that. Not exactly in that way, but I've completely forgotten that you're allowed to hook shot across before, and then I, for some reason, thought that the water was blocked off. So I did other stuff that was way out of logic, and then remembered later. But oh well.
It happens. No, it was a good run. I mean, people was wondering if you were going to Christopher Flask's clip, because it looks like he was going to go to I can never remember his name. Yeah, Drake. Batoon.
Oh, yeah, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, yeah. So people were because he was the last one to go into AGA 1 because of course no one wants to do AGA 1.
Yeah. I was really hoping that I had this idea in my head that like, oh, once I get flippers, I can just get Dark World access from that, and then I forgot that I needed ice or speed to get through to the back of Murdy anyway. So.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's just a bad run in terms of how my thought process went, so it's whatever.
I mean, it was a close race, even though I was just saying you didn't get your gloves until about 30 minutes after the other two did. I mean, it was so close. It was a good run. I do recommend people watching to see because some items were in some very interesting locations, like the fire rod at Ether Tablet.
Yeah.
A book on Desert Ledge. Like you don't really see book often on Desert Ledge. It makes things interesting when you see it there. But other than that, do you guys have any other questions on the seed, comments? I think this was basically 100% seed. I think there's literally only 4 locations we did not see, and that was Green Pendant,
Yeah.
Victorious, Helmsar King, and Pedestal.
Anyone
So-
find ice?
Hmm?
Ice. Did someone find ice?
Oh yeah, that was in Total Rock.
Yeah, you skipped that chest.
In the room before you go downstairs to the dark rooms. With the rolling pin. And the switch block.
Yeah, we thought you grabbed that chest because I was commentating something else, and like we were like, oh, he must have grabbed Ice Beam because it was like that one chest in your way. It's a roller room, right, with the switches.
Yeah.
Wow. Flat, that's awful.
No, but it was a good run for you guys. I mean, it was a fun scene. But yeah, I mean, I got nothing else to really comment.
I don't know if I'm gonna call any seed good that makes a skill Hagen. That's just me.
I mean, during the tournament, someone did the Christopher Flash skip and like somehow like logic skipped like 5 different things and like beat his opponent by like 30 minutes.
Mm.
That would not have happened here, but that would have been fun and interesting to see.
Gotta learn that Crystal Flash so I can skip Aga next time.
Other than that, I got
It was
nothing.
skippable.
Yeah, it was skippable only through Crystal Flash because you would have had flippers to go to the back in Meridia anyway. So, like, all you would have had to do was beat the water snake thingy and then... Batoon. I'm tired. But yeah, no, I don't have anything else to add to this. It was a great run. Don't forget to give these guys a follow. The Speed Gaming bot isn't working, so exclamation point R isn't working. I'd like to give thanks to Link Force being the awesome track today. Other than that, I got nothing else to add. Do you guys have anything to add?
I think so. For commentary.
Yeah, thanks for commentating.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Anytime. Other than that, on behalf of all Speed Gaming, may the Triforce be with all of you, and see you guys next mission.
Later.
Bye.